Quando o seu cão olha para si, sabe realmente o que ele está vendo? A maioria das pessoas acha que o cão vê apenas o dono, o melhor amigo, mas isso não é verdade. O seu cão não vê você como humano. Os cães evoluíram para entender você. Quando você está triste, ele sente. O seu cheiro ativa o cérebro dele. Não é comida, é você. Vocês criam uma ligação real. Você é tudo para ele. Segue para mais emoções caninas.
Cinematic close-up shot of a South Asian man in his early 30s with short black hair, light stubble, wearing a simple gray t-shirt, sitting on the floor of a modest living room in Pakistan, gazing tenderly into the eyes of a medium-sized, golden brown mixed-breed dog with soft, floppy ears and warm brown eyes. Soft afternoon light through a window, shallow depth of field, emotional connection visible in both faces. Wide shot of the same South Asian man kneeling and stroking the golden brown dog's head on a woven rug in a warm-toned living room with traditional Pakistani decor, both looking peaceful and content, golden hour lighting streaming through a curtain, cinematic warmth. Split-frame cinematic composition showing a fluffy gray cat sitting aloof on a windowsill on one side and the same golden brown dog sitting alert and attentive beside the man's leg on the other, contrasting cold, indifferent lighting for the cat versus warm, golden lighting for the dog and owner. Illustrative cinematic scene of a prehistoric campfire at dusk, an early human figure in animal hide clothing sitting beside a wolf-like early dog ancestor, both looking at each other across the fire, warm orange flickering light, ancient landscape in the background, symbolizing 15,000 years of bonding. Medium shot of the golden brown dog standing beside the South Asian man's leg, tail slightly wagging, looking up at him with focused, loyal eyes, the man's hand resting gently on the dog's back, in a simple courtyard with mud brick walls typical of a Pakistani home, warm daylight. Portrait shot of Brian Hare, a Western male cognitive scientist in his 50s with short graying hair, glasses, wearing a collared shirt, standing in a university research lab filled with books and dog behavior charts, thoughtful expression, soft indoor lighting, documentary-style shot. Dynamic close-up shot of the South Asian man's hand pointing toward a distant object outdoors in a village lane, with the golden brown dog's head turned sharply following the direction of the finger, dust and warm sunlight in the background, motion blur suggesting quick head movement. Contrasting side-by-side cinematic frame, a chimpanzee sitting in a forest enclosure looking confused at a pointing hand, versus a gray wolf standing rigid and unresponsive to a pointing hand in a snowy enclosure, muted naturalistic lighting, documentary nature film style. Emotional close-up face of the golden brown dog staring intently up at the South Asian man's face, eyes filled with focus and understanding, man's expression calm and warm, soft window light illuminating both faces, shallow depth of field. Wide cinematic shot of a brain illustration overlay glowing softly, transposed subtly over the silhouette of the golden brown dog's head, symbolizing neurological bonding, dark blue ambient lighting, abstract scientific visualization style. Medium shot of the South Asian man in a simple button-up shirt picking up a set of keys from a wooden table near the front door of his home, the golden brown dog instantly perking up its ears in the background, warm interior lighting, motion captured mid-action. Close-up shot of the golden brown dog's ears standing upright and alert, eyes wide and focused toward the door, fur slightly ruffled, shallow depth of field, dramatic side lighting emphasizing anticipation. Full shot of the golden brown dog following closely behind the South Asian man's legs as he walks toward a wooden door in a modest Pakistani home hallway, muted afternoon light, tracking camera angle from behind. Wide shot of the golden brown dog sitting alone facing a closed wooden door, head tilted, ears drooping slightly, empty hallway around it, soft diffused light creating a lonely, somber mood. Close-up shot of the golden brown dog lying down near the door, with its head resting on its paws, eyes half closed but alert, subtle whimpering expression, dim room lighting creating emotional isolation. Illustrative cinematic medical-style illustration of a small stress hormone graph rising sharply, overlaid transparently on a blurred image of the golden brown dog pacing anxiously in an empty room, cool blue tones, scientific documentary style. Close-up shot of the golden brown dog's chest and heartbeat visualized subtly with a soft pulsing light overlay. Dog standing tensely in a quiet room, dim ambient lighting, symbolic heart rate visualization. Medium shot of the golden brown dog standing near a speaker or phone placed on a table, ears perking up and tail beginning to wag as a voice plays. Soft, warm lighting suggesting comfort returning, dog's body language relaxing. Close-up emotional shot of the golden brown dog's face softening slightly, eyes closing in comfort, tension leaving its body, warm golden light highlighting its fur texture. Symbolic cinematic shot of an old gray t-shirt draped over a wooden chair, sunlight streaming across it, the golden brown dog sniffing it deeply with eyes closed, tail wagging gently, cozy homely interior background. Close-up macro-style shot of the golden brown dog's nose twitching as it inhales the scent of a worn shirt, dust particles visible in the sunlight, deep focus on texture of the fur and fabric. Abstract cinematic visualization of a glowing reward center highlighted subtly in the brain area of the golden brown dog's head, warm golden particles radiating outward, symbolic of pleasure and love response, soft bokeh background. Emotional wide shot of the golden brown dog lying curled up near the front door in a dim room, waiting patiently, soft moonlight or evening light coming through a window, melancholic yet hopeful mood. Close-up cinematic shot of the South Asian man in three-quarter profile looking directly toward camera with a warm, engaging expression, soft studio-style lighting, subtle YouTube presenter framing. Split-screen cinematic shot showing the South Asian man's face on one side looking thoughtful and a close-up of the golden brown dog's attentive face on the other, both under warm matching lighting, symbolizing deep connection. Extreme close-up shot of a human face split down the middle showing the left side in soft, warm light and the right side subtly shadowed, illustrating emotional asymmetry, cinematic portrait lighting, shallow depth of field. Close-up shot of the golden brown dog's eyes shifting focus specifically toward the left side of the South Asian man's face, subtle eye-tracking visual effect, warm indoor lighting, intimate framing. Comparative triptych cinematic frame, one panel showing the dog looking at a human face intently, another panel showing the dog glancing indifferently at another dog, and a third panel showing the dog ignoring a plain object like a box, neutral studio lighting for consistency. Extreme close-up shot of the golden brown dog's eyes narrowing slightly with focus, subtle micro-expression reading emotion from a nearby human face, soft cinematic lighting emphasizing intensity. Emotional medium shot of the South Asian man sitting on a floor cushion with a tired, slightly sad expression, hand resting on his forehead, dim evening lighting in a modest home, contemplative mood. Close-up shot of the golden brown dog quietly walking toward the seated South Asian man, head lowered gently, calm and empathetic body language, warm, low lighting creating an intimate, emotional atmosphere. Tender close-up shot of the golden brown dog resting its head softly on the South Asian man's lap, man's hand gently stroking its fur, both eyes closed in comfort, warm golden hour lighting, deeply emotional composition. Dynamic medium shot of the golden brown dog standing in a sunny courtyard, tail wagging with visible motion blur skewed toward the right side, happy, alert posture, bright, cheerful cinematic composition. Close-up shot of the South Asian man walking through the front gate of his home, dropping his bag with a joyful expression, the golden brown dog's tail wagging energetically to the right in the foreground, warm golden sunset lighting. Medium shot of a stranger standing at the edge of a village lane, the golden brown dog standing stiffly nearby, with tail wagging slightly to the left, ears back, cautious body language, cooler toned lighting suggesting unease. Split comparison cinematic frame, two identical golden brown dogs, one with tail wagging right in bright warm lighting looking relaxed, another with tail wagging left in dim cooler lighting looking tense, side by side symbolic composition. Wide shot of two dogs on a rooftop terrace in a South Asian neighborhood, one dog calmly watching a screen or another dog wagging right, relaxed posture, soft daylight, naturalistic documentary framing. Close-up shot of a dog's heart rate visualized with a subtle pulsing overlay increasing in intensity, dog appearing tense and alert while watching another dog's left wagging tail on a screen, cool, dramatic lighting. Full body shot of the golden brown dog standing with tail held high and wagging fast, confident, alert posture, chest out, ears perked, bright, sunny courtyard background, energetic cinematic composition. Full body shot of the golden brown dog with tail lowered and moving slowly, submissive posture, head slightly down, ears back, softer, muted lighting, quiet, emotional tone. Medium shot of the golden brown dog looking directly up at the South Asian man with an expressive, communicative gaze, tail mid-wag, warm afternoon light filtering through trees in a courtyard. Emotional wide shot of the South Asian man sitting cross-legged on the floor, the golden brown dog sitting directly in front of him, both facing each other closely, soft golden light surrounding them, intimate, symmetrical composition. Extreme close-up shot of the South Asian man and the golden brown dog gazing directly into each other's eyes, foreheads nearly touching, warm, soft focus lighting, deeply emotional and tender atmosphere. Abstract cinematic visualization of two glowing golden light particles, one shaped subtly like a human silhouette and one like a dog silhouette, connecting in the center with warm, radiant light, symbolizing oxytocin bonding. Tender close-up shot of a South Asian mother in traditional soft-colored clothing, gently holding her newborn baby against her chest, warm hospital or home lighting, deeply emotional.